Aloha and happy birthday, Aries. Welcome to your birthday reading. I'm actually going to jump right in and get started for you here. So I've cleared the space, I've chosen your decks, I've pre-shuffled, and I've said the Akashic prayer to bring in and activate any messages that you may need to hear the most right now from your Akashic records and your guides. So we're going to start this beautiful birthday reading out by me tapping into the Akashic Records and telling you what I see. So, if it helps you, you're welcome to take a nice big deep breath. Imagining that this breath is cleansing you and grounding you, connecting you to this very special point on earth where you reside. This very special point on earth that was created and destined specifically and just for you. Orientate yourself to this place. It was carved out for you, designed for you. And through this space and time and this specific orientation, you have a unique and specialized perspective, mainly focused on the direction your life will take and the reality that you will create through that perspective. So grounding and connecting to this special point on earth. And I'm just opening my inner eye to see any visuals. To your masters, teachers, and loved ones, what would you like me to share most with those who fall under the Aries zodiac sign for their birthday message? So right now I see you opening a gift, untying the ribbon, taking the lid off. And what you uncover inside is something unexpected. To me, it feels like a conscious, breathing entity or being. Something that brings you warmth, love, something that opens your heart, may even bring a tear to your eye. The reason it felt unexpected to me is because you don't expect to see a living entity or being, or even a small animal at that, enclosed in a gift box. Maybe a box with holes or a cage, for instance. So whatever it is that's being revealed to you, maybe some messages coming in to warm and soothe your heart center. And maybe you used to have a pet bird and they want to sing a message to you at this time that they're thinking about you. The energy did feel very bird-like. I'm also feeling the energy of there's a song, there's messages and songs. And if you're particularly close to music, this will be a wonderful time to tune in. Go into the deeper layer of the lyrics and the melodies and see if you can channel through listening to music at this time. Allow it to inspire your own creativity. You have support around you. You have people thinking about you. This feels like an important thing to let you know. Even the animal spirits are thinking about you, sending you love, healing, letting you know you're going in the right direction, to keep moving one step in front of the other. There will be a light that guides you, and there is a light guiding you. If you can't see it yet, it will be shown to you. You're stepping on a path and it's being lit with each step you take. So as you muster up the courage and confidence to take those steps, and as you step forward, the light reveals itself. It feels like with each step you take toward your inner knowing, with your intuition in hand, then Spirit gives you an instant confirmation that listening to that intuitive knowing was correct for you in that moment. So the veil between you and your guides is very thin right now. You can feel them close, feel them supporting you, loving you. And you can rest assured that you are not doing this alone and that all of this has played a specific purpose and is bringing you to a specific place for you to understand your next best step on this journey of life. So this feels like a lot of love coming in for you, Aries. It was quite a beautiful Akashic reading. We'll definitely dip in and out of the Akashic records as we go. So for now, let's get into, and you did attract a lot of rose quartz, which tends to be the crystal associated with love or Venus energy, anything related to the heart, connecting back into your needs, your emotional needs, what your heart needs to feel met, matched, and fulfilled. But definitely a great amount of love. The rose quartz can transmit a higher frequency of love, unconditional love. And as I was shuffling quite a couple of the different decks, one of them in particular, you received a Sacred Union card. And then with the rose quartz, you know, this could be a season where you meet someone special, or if you're already in a relationship, it's taken to the next level. But there's definitely the energy of a higher frequency connection made with another person, like a divine match or divine counterpart sort of energy. This is because you've come so far in your own journey and done so much of your own healing that you've raised your own frequency to even be able to attract something that feels more holy, more divine, more integrous, supportive, loving. Wow, lots of beautiful energy coming through for you, Aries. So let's see your special card for today. Pardon me. Okay, sorry. Bending over backwards here, trying to see the name of the deck. Divine Abundance deck. And I'm going to use this as your significator today. Okay, what is the significator for Aries? Those who fall under the Aries zodiac sign. What is their significator at this time for their birthday reading? Wow. Wow. Invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. Wow, I love that. I am taking that one on myself. I would claim that one. That is awesome. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. So this could have to do with the energy of you possibly feeling like, I've been doing so much work. I have been pursuing myself, right? You have been pursuing yourself through your own healing work, your own self-inquiry and observation, and you're really ready for God or consciousness or the universe to meet you or to search for you so that you can feel like something needs you in return. So you're wanting to feel that magnetic pull from the opposing side, or not the opposing side because that makes it feel separate, but you're wanting to feel needed or searched for by something divine, because what you want to offer is also divine. So you're looking for that higher frequential match. And you could invite the divine to pursue you, or you could invite a potential partner, divine counterpart, to pursue you. Like, I'm doing the work and I'm not going to be reaching out anymore. You know, you're in that Venusian energy of just being in your beauty and just attracting, just manifesting from the place where you're at right now. Remember, in the Akashic records, there's a special place carved out just for you. And you're saying, here I am in this special place just for me. I'm ready for what is meant for me to be pursuing me. And you can just let go and surrender to that. So that's a really beautiful message. Okay, so I want to see in what way Archangel Metatron is working with you at this time, because it seems like you've done a lot of work. Hold on one second. It seems like you've done a lot of work, and I feel like you're at that next level. So where are we at right now, Archangel Michael? Where are Aries at for their birthday reading? We'll take 2 of these. We'll take 2 of these. Actually, they want 3. Okay. We've got number 9, action and movement needed. We've got number 14, which is a 5, boundaries, set them daily. And we've got number 34, which is a 7, ancestors, appreciation, and healing. So this is the energy of self-care and self-love. So you can see right here in the reading that you've been doing a lot of ancestral healing or familial healing any wounds that may have occurred in this lifetime or previous or both. And this feels like your guides are recognizing all the work that you've done, and that, you know, you've been taking care of yourself. And if you're not, this kind of energy toward what can I do to fill my cup is what's needed right now. So this feels like a solitary energy, but very sovereign, very empowered, and very strong. Boundaries, set them daily. Number 5, you could be attracting some things in where you have to use a little more discernment. 5 can indicate change, maybe a change of environment or people in your life. This kind of activity or hobby, for instance, where you're exercising daily or frequently and also keeping up your meditation practices, or anything you do like spending time in nature, keeping up your self-care will raise your frequency, and that will keep your boundaries strong because your priority will be you. So it's almost like your ancestors are recognizing your healthy attitude towards self-love and self-care. And it's like, I can see why you get the invite help card, because you've been doing all these, it's like, I've been doing everything right. Where's my next step? It's that kind of energy. So I love this card for you as a mantra right now. Okay. All right. What is the sacred geometry for Aries at this time? We got 2. Oh, I love the image on this card. Look at this. Yeah, of course, it says Mayan Dream, number 21, which is a 3. This is that Empress energy, but you can see it looks Mayan around the edge. And this looks like the Fibonacci sequence motif. And then these are steps. This is a pyramid here, Mayan pyramid, Mayan temple. Steps leading up to the top. Spirit, what do we need to know about this from the Akashic Records for Aries? To me, it feels like the creation before you got here of the life plan to clear and heal ancestral karma. Your ancestors could be the Mayans. You could have a special connection to the Mayan temples and culture. You could be having memories of a time where you lived in an ancient civilization, or this could be about clearing the lifetimes you've spent in ancient civilizations. It feels like you're waking up from this. It says Mayan Dream, and many of these people appear to like be in reflection or retrospection. And her eyes are closed as well. I feel like this storyline has been created for, you know, your own evolution. And it's specifically right now working, whatever's happening for you right now in your life. It's a continuation of a wound you've been healing through your ancestry. And I feel like your chakras are being cleared and aligned. And it almost feels like a destiny unfolding with this kind of card. Hexagon as well. So you got a number. This is a hexagon, which is 43, and this is 34. So it's the mirroring of the number, and they both obviously equal 7. So anyway, I'm going to read that. Okay, let me just check out the hexagon. Look at this. Again, you guys got Sacred Union. I keep opening up to this for you. So let me just look at it really quick. This card asks you to look closely at what you want from the person you have chosen or are seeking to be your life partner. Is this relationship dictated solely by passion? Sweet and exciting as that may be, passion alone will not sustain love over time. Only when you share in passion and spirit will you find the path to lasting relationship. If this is your quest, then consult the intelligence of your heart. And by your intention, you will attract that sacred union into your life. Yes, I feel like you're setting your sights on new horizons about what the potential partner you want to attract. I feel like Spirit is hearing you. They've seen all the work that you've done. And they're saying they see you. They see you, and they're trying to help orchestrate this behind the scenes. And they hear your prayers. So the hexagon is beauty and perfection. The 6-sided geometry of the hexagon speaks of structure, function, and order. We find it in the beauty of crystals, the perfection of snowflakes, and the symmetry of beehives. Beauty surrounds you. This card suggests that you focus on that beauty and seek ways to bring it more consciously into your life. Most lives are filled and overflowing with places to go and people to see. Sometimes in our busyness, we forget to notice the beauty that surrounds us everywhere on the planet. Allow your senses to become aware of the perfection that surrounds you in nature. Listen to the birds. This may be the perfect day to gather your family for a visit to the art museum, or stopping by a florist. Maybe a purchase of a crystal, somewhere you can place it in your house every day to ground you and to appreciate its beauty and perfection. So this is acknowledging the beauty and perfection around you. So I think as you rest in a spirit of gratitude for how far you've come and all the work that you've done, and setting your fresh intentions for that kind of partner that you would like to attract in, because it feels like you've just stepped out of an old something, whether that was a relationship or an old version of yourself. So maybe you've just awoken from a dream and it's time to take some new steps and make some fresh choices. So the Mayan dream is spiral and cosmic connection. In choosing this card, you are asked to enter dream time and find the inner journey to your spiral beginnings. As spirals are the purest form of moving energy, you can travel the spiral dream journey to the level of subatomic particles and watch them reveal their spiral vortices. You can also travel to galaxies, watching the magnificent dance as they go spinning through space. So maybe you're someone who has really strong dreams or astral travels quite often in their dreams. This is the dream that connects microcosm and macrocosm. This is the dream that will help you realize your place in the universe. Not small or significant, but an integral part of a glorious whole. By connecting through sacred geometry, intention, and spirit, you will find yourself better able to create your dreams in this reality. This temple contains the tomb of the Mayan king Pakal the Great, whose sarcophagus has been the subject of much research and conjecture. The design at the top and sides is painted on a wall in the ruined Mayan city of Palenque in Chiapas, Mexico. It is symbolic of the beginning, the germination, the essence, and the seed from which all life springs. I feel like for a lot of you, you're at a new beginning, and I think also a renewing of gratitude and what you're grateful for, and re-honoring of what you already have and what's around you, and then seeing it also with fresh eyes and new eyes. And I feel like they're just wanting to remind you that you could be doing obviously a lot of astral travel in your in your dream time, maybe even experiencing like parallel lives, for instance, thinking there's another version of you living out other choices that you may have made but didn't make in this lifetime. And that things are being handled and worked through and worked out in other lives at other times. And to not put so much weight on having to do it all here now. What is necessary for the here and now is what's showing up for you. And as long as you're present with that, you're doing the work meant for this life at this time on earth. It almost feels like you're carrying a lot of weight for all the other decisions you could have made. And that is something they're wanting to help you see and to even like let go of and release. What does Aries need to know right now with this card reading so far? Because I feel like you're now learning what's really good for you. Number 30, serendipity, merge with the flow. And you're realizing that to carry all this weight, because this is, this is freedom and liberation. You're by the ocean, fresh air, seagulls flying, you're alone. It even looks like there's a shadow of an angel here watching over you. I've never seen that before. That's cool. It looks like wings on there. Like an angel flying above you. And that's the shadow on the sand. But I feel like you're letting a burden go. And you're wanting to merge with the flow and where your life is taking you. Remember, the Akashic reading was all about you and your unique place, and your destined place on the earth at this time, and how you can manifest your reality through that fresh perspective. Number 7, epoch, a pause in your journey. Yeah, and I feel like you're doing a lot of reflection. Like I said, this feels like a solitary energy. Look at this, even her, she's alone and dreaming. You're working out, you feel like you're also working out your next best step in your dream state, and your guides are helping you. Remember I said that earlier, your guides are helping to bring certain pieces together of your next best step. So this reading feels, the key is within your grasp. This says number 4, doable. This reading feels really deep, and it feels really sacred, like blessed by the angels, I guess you could say. I felt that in the beginning too. A lot of the higher vibrational cards wanted to come through. So what astrology is affecting Aries at this time the most? Second house owning, so this is the house of Taurus. Number 8. And Scorpio, I transform, which is a 20. So yeah, and interesting that the second house, or owning, for instance, what you value or how you make money, let's say, next to a pause in your journey, which is interesting. And then merge with the flow next to Scorpio, I transform. So I feel like you really are letting go of a older version of yourself you've been operating through. And this person is lying down here getting like some sort of energy healing. Wow, that's a beautiful image. I never saw that in the background. It's just time for you to rest, reflect, heal, because you're going through a big transformation. And I feel like you're being affected by this, and because of this, you need to pause and allow that to happen. So the flow right now is sending you inward. The flow right now is asking you to spend more time alone, reflecting, journaling, getting your head clear out in nature, and asking for help from the divine to help guide you on your next best steps. But remember, as I said in the Akashic reading, as you step down with trust, as you step down on the path, trusting your intuition, each step comes with fresh light to guide you further. So you're only going to be able to see slightly ahead of you, or with each step, that surrounding area, and it doesn't give you anything to cling to or attach to, and that's the point. So you're being asked to really trust your intuition and yourself more right now. And when you do, your belief is your channel. So your belief is guiding your let me say this right. Your intuition, as you follow your intuition, that encourages a trust loop within you and between you and your higher self. It encourages it and it grows it. So each time you take a step through your intuitive knowing, light will further shine out on your path to show you the very next step. And then when you take that step, light will shine and show you your very next step. You're not going to be able to see 10 steps ahead, but you will be able to see one step ahead, which is all you need right now, because Spirit is really wanting you to focus more on the present moment and what's happening here, and not so much on the bigger picture right now. There's a need to ask for assistance from your guides, to listen to your intuition, and even to explore some astral traveling in your dream state, or to ask for answers from your subconscious or your higher self through your dream state, and leaving a journal by your bed or recording your dreams into your phone as soon as you wake up so you don't forget. This is a very transformative time, but it says number 4, it's a secure time, it's a stable time. This is doable. The key is within your grasp. So let's see what the Oracle of Wisdom has to say for you. Yes, it's a fork in the road. Again, a number 4, because this is a 13. So this is a 4 through breaking down. There's a fork in the road. And I feel like with this energy, this monkey's holding a trident. That's really interesting. Oh, look at this. And there's a fork here, right? Because it says fork in the road, but this also reminds me of a trident. A trident is 3-pronged, which I believe is what the monkey is holding, but it's so tiny. So that represents, to me, the trident always reminds me of Shiva, and Shiva is things that fall away or get destroyed, right? Shiva is known as the destroyer, to bring new life. So you've got the owl on your back here, and you've got an arrow pointing right at your nose, another arrow pointing right at your throat. It's like your spirit guides are wanting you to become aware of an aspect of yourself, something you need to say and speak to yourself. It's almost like you need to be confronted by a truth about yourself. You have to acknowledge where you're at. This has all been about your orientation to your special place on earth at this time through you. And I feel like what could be coming to the surface through all this reflection and this pause is a realization of what you need, and then of course will come the steps you want to take to achieve that. I feel like it's coming to a head. I do feel like this is a stable time, as full of change and deep transformation as it is. I feel like because you're being so protected, because things are relatively stable in your life, besides maybe external happenings, this will allow you to go through a deeply transformative process. You got a couple 7s. You got 3 7s. You got 2 3s. You got 2 4s. You're getting a lot of repeating numbers. So 777, 44, 33. Okay, where are we at? Let's see what the tarot has to say for you right now. Tarot, what would you like to? Can we give Aries a little something that's coming their way? Okay, maybe a choice, needing to make a choice maybe on career. We've got 2 of Pentacles, but in general, it's a choice of lifestyle or living, making money. See, you guys keep getting these sacred union, divine counterpart cards. Again, like right in the middle, you've got 6, the Lovers. Also known as the choice in tarot decks when they were first created. The Lovers was actually called the choice card. Both of these cards, and see how similar they are in color. This is like you making a choice Should I stay or should I go? This person or that person? This type of life or that type of life? Following intuition or following ego? I feel like it's all of these things. I feel like you're at a fork in the road for who you once were and who you are now becoming, which feel very different, almost like a whole nother incarnation of you. Look at this, another 21. You got here 21, Mayan dream, and this is the world. Remember I said I feel like you're going to be waking up. I don't know how I said it. You're going to be waking up to an aspect of yourself, or a realization of what all this was for, all this learning, all this healing, all leading to this maybe sacred union or a new chapter for you, new you. Okay, can we see a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles? Beautiful, Ace of Wands. Wow, I mean, these are so similar. Two of Wands, like being stuck in a choice, needing to make a choice. Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you've been protecting something for quite some time that was near and dear to your heart. You didn't want to move on without this person, perhaps. I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough. Now we have some sacred geometry as well on this card. This sacred geometry card, which seems more similar to these patterns, was the hexagon. And that was number 43, which is 7. Through your self-reflection, I feel like you're going to be understanding, like I said, the bigger picture here, what all this was for, stepping through a portal to a new you, and understanding in a greater way the universe and how it's all connected. It's that kind of feeling with the sacred geometry. Who am I really? How are we all connected here on Earth and beyond? I feel like you're going to step into more into your power, and to help you shift and make this transformation the best it can be for you. They're recommending that you have strong boundaries and you're clear, because this is for you right now. This time is for you so that you can shift and step forward to really take care of your physical needs. Also, movement and exercise will help move any stagnant or heavy energy. So they're really suggesting that strongly for you at this time. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. This is a new beginning for you. Something new is coming in, inspiring you. This is that spark. You will be making some big choices. There's opportunities coming you're going to want to move toward. It will shift you out of any stagnant place you might be in towards something that's more aligned with you, more integrous and more divine. I think that's also something you want. Maybe this is the truth that you're coming to know about yourself. Remember the fork in the road, facing a truth, speaking a truth, admitting a truth to yourself of what you want, of what you need. Yeah, I feel like you're not defending this connection anymore. I feel like you're not waiting for it anymore. Maybe you're asking for it. I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. Or to your divine partner, I'm finally ready, you pursue me. I'm basking in my Venus qualities. I'm emanating beauty and I'm nourishing myself right now. If you would like to be a part of that energy, then you come to me, because, as far as like your wounding and everything, I think you're feeling like it's not for me to go out and grab or go out and search or go out and go after or try to control. Like you're really in this beautiful surrendered place. And that's why you got go with the flow, serendipity. So there is a serendipitous meeting. I do feel like you're going to be meeting someone, a divine connection, a divine counterpart, something like that. Let's just pick one card. What is this all about from the Kepler deck to give us more details? What is this all about? Wow, distant horizons. This is another 9. So you've got 2 9s, a lot of repeating numbers. What is this distant horizons about? I feel like you could possibly be going traveling overseas, definitely. Child. Yeah, I mean, whatever it is that's coming in for you, it's to put that final Band-Aid on the wound. It's to say, that final stitch. If you need stitches in a wound, for instance, it's like that final stitch. Or maybe it's actually more like, the bandage that goes over top. It's not even the balm. It's like, we've done this. And I've done the work on my inner child. I've done the shadow. I've done, work on my wounding. It's all coming together for me, why I needed to do it, why certain people came into my life. And now I'm ready to set sail for new horizons and go off on a new adventure, which is Page of Wands, and let my life and heart be inspired again. I'm ready for that new thing that to light me up. So this is really beautiful energy. I can see why it would be like, bittersweet. But I feel like you're also over that. You've been wallowing in that bittersweetness for quite some time, and I don't think you're really, let's see what the numerology says. You're really into entertaining that anymore. What is the numerology for Aries at this time? Effort. Another 4. I want to put it here because this is the other 4s you got. Also another 13, which is the fork in the road. 2 13s. Effort. What is this effort about? Patience. Number 2. You've had patience. In a lot of ways, you've been feeling like you've going around and around in circles. You've been going over and over and over this in your head, in your emotions, in your heart, in your spirit. Your reward is coming. Like this Page of Wands is coming. Perseverance. Another 4. I'm not even joking. You got 4 4s. Of course you did. Perseverance. Effort over time, patience. What you need, what you want is coming. What qualities should Aries inhabit and channel at this time, or maybe activate within themselves at this time? Look at this, voyage. I'm going to put it right there next to 36. Voyage. Mama whale carrying a baby whale. You're taking that inner child and you're setting sail. It's time for you. It's time for me. I think you're saying that to your inner child. It's time for you and it's time for me. It's time to do what we've always wanted to do. I'm not waiting for anybody. I'm not toiling. I've done the work. And, I'm not going to hold myself back at this point. Is what it feels like. Yeah, purification. Wow. That's powerful. Look at that. Yeah, I do think that's where the bittersweet comes in. That you are being purified of what was, and you're being prepared for this new inspiration that's coming in. Let's put something on this side. Getting a little lopsided here. Actually, I do have more cards coming. I'm going to put your guidance cards over there. Let's see. What animal energy are you being guided by at this time? So what's your spirit animal right now? What's the spirit animal for Aries birthday? Those who fall under the Aries zodiac. This is their birthday reading. Let's see. And wow. Look at this. Song lines, orca. These are the same. Look, mama and baby. And singing to the child. Number 30, another 3. Oh my God, I just realized this child is also a 9. And so is this. 36 and 18, both 9s. Now you've got 3 or 4 9s. So you have a lot of repeating numbers. There's a lot of confirmation from spirit here. That's why I feel like with this reading, it's like so obvious that you're not alone. You're being guided. God says, or you say to the divine, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. I'm finally ready, life, that I've always was meant to have, pursue me. Now look at this, okay? This is amazing. I'm going to dig it out without messing everything up. I feel like they're really trying to get you to pursue your dreams. This doesn't really have to do with someone else. Sure, maybe somebody comes into the picture by you pursuing your dreams, by you following your dreams. 2 sleeping beauties here. What was your dream? And it says song lines. It's like the song of the orcas, the whale song. There's something that's being, like I said, a lost treasure. Maybe you're a musician, you need to write more, you're going to start singing more. Where can you follow musical inspiration? There's something like that. Also healing for sure, but the orcas here are singing to her as she dreams. There was a dream, a plan before you got here. I feel like that's being awakened within you through this process of letting go of the old cycle and coming into the new. An old dream is being reactivated and reignited within you, of course, in a new way, through a new way, medium, through this earth, through new people, right? A new channel, but it's being activated. You will be going on a trip overseas, possibly. A dream that you had to always go somewhere maybe, but it's so like It just feels so tangible here. At the bottom was red crowned crane, loyalty, and this is an 11. So I feel like, loyalty to oneself is what's coming up. Okay, so what is Spirit's guidance for you through all this? Look at that beautiful green. What is Spirit's guidance for you at this time? This is a big shift for you, a big transformation. And you're really about to go somewhere new. Ground yourself. Perfect guidance, right? And I just mentioned the green coming up, so that's interesting. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Wow. And you've got so much go with the flow. Remember that card we got? Serendipity, go with the flow. Follow your dreams, follow your intuition, go with that flow where life seems to be taking you, and you will find the life that is destined for you. Get grounded. I feel like things are about to get adventurous, exciting. Maybe you're reflecting now, but I don't think you're going to be there for long. Sorry, I'm just seeing where I want to go with this. Okay, what is your healing mantra at this time? And then I believe we have one final guidance card. What is your healing mantra at this time? Untangling neglect. Sorry, I didn't finish that word. Maybe this is what you were healing through the ancestral lineage or familial wounds. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. That might be really valuable for you as you move forward on this new path. And then your final card, Aries. What is your message from your galactic family, your star family at this time? Oh my gosh, she's holding a violin. Be lighthearted. Set your intention to be easygoing and playful today. Gift yourself with some carefree time to have fun. Yeah, and I feel like this is so valuable. Really, they're just bringing your attention back to you. Take care of you right now. Heal your heart, lick your wounds, do your exercise, play your music. Again, music coming up. Give yourself the approval you desire, and then get ready, because I feel like Spirit, your intuition, your higher self is going to be calling you, maybe even to travel overseas, but just distant horizons, new beginnings, new inspiration, divine love, perhaps sacred union. So this was all planned through the Mayan dream. I really feel that strongly, and you did get that here too, song lines, maybe a musical counterpart even, but it just feels like, wow, like don't feel like nothing's happening because everything's happening. That's what this feels like to me. So don't forget your mantra here. I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. Or if you want to say universe or consciousness, whatever feels right for you. Okay, Aries, wow, gorgeous energy. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this reading. If you'd like a personal reading at this time, go to my website, let'sevolvetogethertarot.com. And please like, share, and subscribe for a powerful exchange for this reading. And I'll see you guys soon for the next pick a pile. Aloha, and thanks for being here.